Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Battle Report. I am Phil, the Glacial Geek, coming to you here from Tier 1 Cards and Games in Anchorage, Alaska, where I'll be fighting a 200-point kill team game between my Deathwatch and Tyler's Tau. So the story that we've got going on here is that the Tau infiltrated this planet and were trying to set up a base of operations when they were discovered by the local Planetary Defense Force. The Planetary Defense Force managed to get off a distress signal, and the Imperium decided to send in their Xenos hunters to go take them out before they could further establish their base of command here on this planet. So so we're just going to be having the two in there, and the Deathwatch are going to be trying to take out their leaders before they can really set up a proper base of command. We will be playing the headhunt mission here today between these two. So before we go any further, though, let's show you the two armies and the specialists that will be playing out today. So for the Deathwatch, I'll be running a 5-man veteran squad with a shotgun, a Thunderhammer storm shield, a heavy Thunderhammer, a frag cannon, and a regular bolter. And for the Tau, starting off here, we have two 5-man fire warrior squads, one with a DS-8 tactical turret. We have a Piranha. And last but not least, we have a crisis suit with burst cannon, plasma rifle, and missile pod. So for the Deathwatch, my leader from left to right, I have my leader who has Zealot. Then I have my weapon specialist who has Reaping Volley. I then have my dirty fighting specialist, rerolling wounds in combats, murderous blows. And then I have my indomitable specialist with Relentless. Then for the Tau, from left to right, we have his leader who gets +1 victory point if he kills my leader in a challenge. Then we have the guy with the blue head there has Feel No Pain. Guy in the middle there has Preferred Enemy, and then the guy on the right has +1 to his ballistic skill. All right, so those are the two armies going over deployment here. I've got my heavy Thunderhammer guy there. I've got my frag cannon guy up here. We've got my dude bro with the bolter down here. We've got the guy with the Thunderhammer storm shield there, and then we've got my leader over there with the shotgun. That's it, deployment there for the Deathwatch, going over deployment for the Tau. We got lots of fire warriors all over the place, and we've got his Piranha there, and then his suit is back there. So that is the deployment right now. As of right now, the Deathwatch will be going first, unless the Tau can seize the initiative on a 6. Oh, and they do. That is pretty brutal. Oh, boy. All right, so we will come back to you after first turn here, after movement phase for the Tau here on turn 1. All right, movement phase for the Tau here on turn 1. He shot up over here. These guys all shuffled up this way. He jumped over here, and these guys are just kind of shuffling around inside the cover over here. So that's it for movement phase here for the Tau on turn 1. We'll come back to you at the shooting phase. All right, so starting off, he is going to fire into my guy there with the storm shield. So 2 shots because he's in rapid fire range, hitting on what's his ballistic skill? 3. So hitting on 4s. We got no hits. All right, his suit is going to fire the missiles into my guy with the frag cannon over here. So 2 shots, or 3, is it 2? Or how many shots? 2 shots here, hitting on 4s, right? Or does he have a higher ballistic skill? There. Just quick. Yeah, same ballistic skill, I think, right? So hitting on 4s. We got no hits. All right. All right, this guy back here is going to fire into my guy with the frag cannon up over here. So we've got 1 shot at this range. Oh, he's got the expert shot, so he's going to be hitting on 3s. Whoop, that's a hit. Strength. Strength. Strength 5, so wounding on 3s. That's a wound. 3 up. Armor save. No. All right, starting with the 1. So that is first blood. Bwomp, bwomp. All right, moving on. He is going to fire into my guy over here with the heavy Thunderhammer. So 2 shots hitting on 4s. That one's cocked, actually. You want to roll it? Yeah, cocked. Let's try it over here. There we go. That's a hit. All right, so strength 5, so wounding on a 3. No wound. All right, that's the guy with preferred enemy, so he actually gets to reroll that 1 to wound. Looking for a 3. That's a wound. Oh man, shouldn't have reminded you. Here goes. 3-up armor save. All right, 0 for 2 on saves. Not great. All right, the burst cannon from here is going to fire into my guy over here. So we got 4 shots hitting on 4s. We got 2 hits, wounding on 3s. We got 2 wounds, 2 3-up armor saves, and I make them both. Woo! This guy here is going to fire into him just out of rapid fire range, so hitting on a 4. No hit. This guy here is going to fire at the guy with the Thunderhammer Storm Shield, hitting on a 4. That's a hit, wounding on a 3. That's a wound. 3-up armor save. Oh, that's cocked. I thought it was a fill face. Yeah, it's good. Woo! All right, so that is it for the shooting phase. He's going to have a couple guys that he's going to run, but movement is boring to watch. So we will come back to you after movement phase for the Deathwatch here on turn 1. All right, movement phase for the Deathwatch here on turn 1. This guy ran over this way. He's running up that way. He jumped up on top over here, and that is it. Oh, by the way, his assault move, he jumped up on top there, failed the dangerous terrain test, and then failed his armor save, so he's down to 1 wound. So that is it for the Deathwatch movement phase here on turn 1. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so starting off the shooting phase here, he is going to fire crypt clear rounds into his Dubro over here. So we've got 2 shots. These are he's going to use the crypt clear rounds from his shotgun. So assault 2, so 2 shots hitting on 3s. We got 1 hit. Strength 4, toughness 4, so wounding on a 4 with shred. All right, with shred. That's a fill phase. That is good. So that's a wound. 3-up armor save. No, and he goes down. So that is slay the leader. Woo! All right, so slay the leader. There's no slay the leader in this mission, but I got the 3 points for killing his leader, which is I'll take that. So moving on here, he is going to fire into his specialist over there. So I've got 2 shots. I'm going to use the poisoned dragon's breath round, so 2 up. So 2 shots hitting on 3s. Got 2 hits, wounding on 2s. I got 1. So that's strength 4. Hold on a second. All right, so now he's got a 4+ armor save, and he makes it. All right, so that is the end of the shooting phase here for the Deathwatch. Moving into the assault phase, he's got relentless, so he is going to charge into him. Do you want to overwatch here? Yes. Yep. So you got your 2 shots because he's in rapid fire range, hitting on 6s. Nope, nothing there. So he has an 8-inch charge to try to make. No, he does not. Ooh, does not make that. So then he is going to charge into the blue-faced guy there. So, rapid firing his Overwatch, looking for 6s. Nope, nothing there. Looking for a 5-inch charge for him, and he makes it. So we will come back to you with the fight sub-phase. All right, so moving into this battle here, he's actually going to go first at initiative step 2. Because I've got the Thunderhammer, so that's going to drop me down to initiative 1. So he's got his 1 attack coming in here, hitting on a 4. No hit there. So my guy has 2 base attacks plus 1 for the charge. These are going to be hitting on 3s. Okay, that's that's a thing that just happened right there. All right, so that's the thing. So no hits. So we will come back to you with the. We will come back to you after movement phase for Tau on turn 2. All right, movement phase for Tau here on turn 2. He shuffled around over this way. He moved up over this way. He stood still, so he dropped down the rocket pod. These guys all kind of moved up, or actually, this guy moved away from over here. Same thing with that guy over there. And then he stood still where he was, and he also stood still where he was. So that is it for movement phase for Tau here on turn 2. We will come back to you with the shooting phase. So starting off the shooting phase here, he's going to fire into my guy over here. So we've got burst cannon and his pulse carbines. Green are going to be the burst cannon, blue are the pulse carbine. So hitting on 4s. All right, we got a few hits there. Strength 5, so looking for 3s to wound. All right, so we got 3 wounds. 3 up armor saves. And I just failed the one. So he is dead, and that is break the enemy. Womp womp. All right, so he is going to fire into my leader over here. So 1 shot hitting on a 4. That's a hit. Wounding on a 3. That is a wound. 3 up armor save. Okay. So that is, yeah, he killed my leader. All right, so that's it for shooting since he's got nothing else he can shoot at. So he's going to charge that guy into this guy over here. So he has a 5-inch charge. Let's see if he can make it. He is in. And then this guy over here is going to charge in. He needs 8 inches through the cover terrain over there. And no, he does not make it in. All right, so that's it for the charge phase. So we will come back to you with the fight sub phase. All right, so he's going to go first at initiative step 2 with his guys there. So he's going to have 3 attacks here. One on the 1 plus 1 for the charge, and then just 1 base here. So these are going to be hitting on 4. All right, so we got 1 hit, wounding on a 5. That's cocked. That's not a wound. All right, so I'm going to be doing 1. My attack's going to come back. I'm going to put 1 on each. So I'm going to put first on the blue guy, then on the other guy. So on the blue guy, hitting on a 3. No, and then on the other guy, hitting on a 3. That's a hit. Wounding on a 2. Yeah, he's squished. So he's dead. So I actually win combat. So, yeah, that guy on the left is dead. So I won combat by 1. The guy on the left is dead. Yep. And then I won combat by 1, so he has to take a leadership minus 1. So 2d6. What's the leadership? 7, so looking for a 6 or less. No, fails the leadership test. So let's see if my initiative can outdo you. So looking for, you need to get more than a 6. You need to roll a 4. Oh, you need to roll a 5 to get away. No, so he is swept. So that guy is dead, which is another specialist dead. So I will consolidate, then we'll come back to you after movement phase for the Deathwatch. Or no, with the I'll come back to you with my break test for him on turn 2. All right, so going to his break test here on turn 2, looking for a 9. He is good, so we'll come back to you after movement phase. All right, movement phase. I tried to move through cover and rolled double 1, so so that's where he is. So we're just going to go straight into the assault phase. He is going to assault into this guy over here. So I want to roll your Overwatch there. 2d6, looking for 6s. No, so his charge distance, he's auto in because he's only 1 inch away. So we will come back to you with the fight sub phase. All right, so I meant to mention that I had forgotten to do my tactics, so I'm going to do Fuhrer tactics, which is against troops. So starting off here, he's going to go first at initiative step 2. So 1 shot hitting on a 4. No, that is not a hit. So I've got 3 attacks hitting on 3s. All right, wounding on 2s. Oh yeah, he did. So I will consolidate, and then we will come back to you after movement phase for the Tau on turn 3. Consolidating 6 inches. That's a fill phase. Woo! Movement phase for the Tau here on turn 2. They are or 3. They are just circling up the wagons, looking to take out the wolf there in the middle, who is ready to try to tear into them. So we will come back. That's it for movement phase. Everyone, these guys stood still. That guy stood still, and these guys all kind of moved. So we'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so we are just going to do all of the rifle shots, shooting into him at first. So we've got 12 shots, and then the big ones, the black ones there, are him, who's got +1 ballistic skill hitting on 3. So everyone else is hitting on 4s, and he's hitting on 3s. Let's see how many he gets. 4s and 3s. All right, this one here is cocked. Yeah. Nope. All right, so we'll come back to you with the result. All right, so we got 7 hits here, wounding on 3s. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds. 5. 3 up armor saves. If he can make this, he's going to be a champion. His name's going to go down in the annals of the Deathwatch history. Let's see what happens. Here we go. 3 up armor saves. He made all of those, and then the last shot just gets him right through the gusset. And down he goes. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a Deathwatch loss. Horrible, horrible loss. A Tau decisive victory. So I guess they're gonna have to send in some more troops to try to take him out. But I did manage to take out his leader and one of his specialists. But he killed all my guys. So yeah, that was a brutal, brutal game. Seriously, I didn't expect him to go down that bad. I mean, maybe I should have realized that with my ability to roll a 3+ save being what it is, which is nothing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it, even though I was getting my butt whooped. At the end there, I was hoping that he was just going to go start rampaging through them, just like killing fish faces with his mallet, just whacking them on the head there. So I hope you guys all enjoyed it. I certainly did. I have been Phil, the Glacial Geek, as always. My opponent's been Tyler. And until next time, have fun.